going to give you a walkthrough of our 2003 Meridian 381. So it's 38 feet long. Sedan bridge, does drive fully from the bridge. There's not a steering wheel in the main level, so it's not taking up space there. We do have a bow cushion and a lot of space up front for anyone that prefers to sit there while cruising. It is easily accessible with grab bars and walkways along the side of the boat. So we're going to do a walk around of the outside, and then I'm going to go to the bridge, and then we'll go into the main part of the boat. You'll notice the bridge is fully enclosed with canvas and isinglass. That's about 5 years old. We do also have the full enclosure for the back as well, so you can use this boat year-round. FYI, we are on Lake Martin at the Ridge Marina, so if you are in the area and interested, you can keep this boat on the lake because it is grandfathered in. Currently, you cannot get one larger than 31 feet for the boat, for the lake. So again, you'll notice lots of windows. The difference between the sedan bridge and a cabin cruiser is with having the bridge up top, you get a lot more space where you can see out. You'll notice we have windows all the way around. And just also as an FYI, we just had the ceramic heat resistant tint put on all the windows, as well as the sliding glass door on the back. This is our outdoor area, huge, as part of our monthly rent for the slip. And again, we're at Lake Martin, so if you're interested in keeping it on Lake Martin, you could work out having this slip as well. And you can see we have a full outdoor area, TV out here. If you were interested, we could work on something with the furniture. That piece with the TV on it does not stay. All right, so we're gonna go up to the top and check out the bridge. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it's fully enclosed. We have been out in December in the boat before, with it being 35 degrees out, and it was still comfortable here. This almost acts as a little greenhouse. All of these canvases can be rolled up. You'll notice zippers throughout. Of course, it does have the throttle and the transmission, dual engines. About not quite 800 hours on the engines. They're 8.1 liter Horizon gas engines. You notice a lot of space up here. Comfortably, I would say 5 or 6 people could easily sit up here. And of course, you know, there's no limit to the number of people downstairs on the bridge, etc. All right, so we're going to walk through the salon first, and then we'll check out the bedrooms. So again, you'll notice a full sliding door here, which I really enjoy. There's no stepping down into a cabin and not having sight lines out to the water. So again, you'll notice as I start to enter, it's very open here. So we've got reclining love seat here. We have a little small love seat on the other side. Of course, it has storage underneath it. The reclining one does not. We have a TV here. We both work remote and tend to spend a lot of time on the boat, so we have high-speed internet at our dock and are able to be fully self-contained here for 3 to 4 days. So you'll notice as well, lots of little cubby holes around, lots of storage space here and there. Again, I mentioned earlier the huge windows. Of course, wine, you need that on the boat. Has a 2-burner cooktop as well as a microwave. And the thing I like about the 381 compared to, say, we looked at a 341 when we were looking at boats. The 341 did not have a separate kitchen area and a separate dining area. So that extra 4 feet gives you this room here for, you know, basically a dedicated dining space. We use it as an office when we're here working. And the other thing that this also gives you in the 381 is a full kitchen. So again, 2-burner cooktop. We have a double sink, refrigerator and freezer, microwave. We've upgraded a lot of the appliances on the boat. So we've got, basically residential appliances. We've got upgraded receptacles with USB plugs integrated into those. And again, you'll notice, and this is to me is my favorite thing about this boat, is that big front window there. Now we do have all the screens for the windows as well. So if you're out in the heat of the day, you can put those on and it'll help reduce the heat in there. And speaking of that, we have just recently replaced the air conditioner for the main salon. We put I believe a 14,000 BTU unit, and it does a great job, even in Alabama, of keeping it very cool in here. The downstairs where the bedrooms are has a separate heating and cooling, and we sleep 65 year round. It has no trouble holding that because that one air conditioner is dedicated to those 2 spaces. So we're going to hit the bathroom first, and then we'll take a tour of both bedrooms. Now, one thing with the Meridian that I really do like, as opposed to a lot of the hard plastic you see in some boats, these doors are solid wood. That's nice because if you are, asleep in one of the staterooms, you can be throughout the boat and not wake the other person up. It's also one of the things I love about this boat is having a full bathroom with a vanity, a porcelain vacuum flush toilet. And the difference between this bathroom and some of them I've seen in, say, a Sundancer is you have a bath with a shower, but it's a wet bath, meaning that you have one area with a sink, a toilet, and the shower there, so you just kind of have to rinse it off and dry it off. We do have a separate shower, actually with the bathtub, believe it or not, on the boat. So, this is really nice to have because, again, you don't get your whole bathroom soaking wet every time you take a shower. All right, so we're going to look at the little cuddy cabin first, and then we'll look at the main stateroom. So, of course, in both of the bedrooms as well as the bathroom, you've got plenty of storage, extra cabinets here. This bedroom, some people have had, some issues with a little bit of claustrophobia. Personally, I like it. If you're familiar with boats, they're tight places. It gets very cool in the summer with the air on as well. It's quiet. So it's like, and you cover that, if you cover that porthole, it's pitch black in there and you can sleep all day long. So the main stateroom, this stateroom has 2 closets, one on this side, one over here. Obviously 2 portholes, and one you could open from the middle. We also have added a TV in here. There's a little spot for one back there. We use it for storage, and we've never had this one, even turn over or anything, even in rough water. So this bed is about as wide as a queen at the top. However, it is a diamond shape, so it's a little skinnier at the bottom. So, but 2 people normally can sleep in that pretty comfortably. I mentioned earlier the two closets. We also have plugs on both sides. There are 3 drawers down below. So really, we don't have any issues with storage space on the boat. We're on here 3 to 4 days a week. We have a house in Birmingham, but we tend to spend every weekend at the lake. So we'll go back upstairs now and kind of wrap things up here. And again, you'll just kind of notice here, it's really wide open, and having that level of openness on a boat to me really makes it feel more like an RV than anything. And then again, you'll notice as we look out those windows, you get an unobstructed view pretty much everywhere that you look. And again, we picked this marina because the boat was already here when we bought it. We could have moved it, but we love the marina. It's right near Chimney Rock. It's, you know, probably a 20-minute boat ride from Kalijah. And again, with views like this, it's hard to pass up. So really one quick view back out to the dock. And then one more view into the salon. And again, the engine room is just below here. Glad to send additional pictures. Again, 8.1 liter Horizon Mercruisers with about 800 hours on them. We also have a generator, water pump, etc. We're fully self-contained when we're away from the dock. And the generator will run everything, including the air conditioner, and keep it cool on the water. We do have all the carpets to go in. We tend to leave them out just because when they get wet or sand in them or anything like that, they just bother us. So we just have the bare fiberglass. And a nice little swim platform as well. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And again, would love to make this boat yours. Thanks.